Chosen one, imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, waves crashing against the shore. You feel the weight of uncertainty pressing down, yet inside, a flicker of hope sparks. You're not here by accident. This moment is a divine appointment, orchestrated just for you. Take a deep breath and let the waves wash away your doubts, because today we're diving into a journey of transformation and victory. As you stand at the water's edge, the tide begins to shift, pulling back just enough to reveal treasures hidden beneath the surface. Shells glisten in the sunlight, each one a symbol of your potential waiting to be uncovered. You take a step forward, feeling the cool water lap against your feet, anchoring you in this sacred moment. In that gentle caress, you recognize that every struggle you've faced has been a part of this divine design. The weight of your past, those moments when you felt unseen and unheard, now transforms into a foundation for your future. The hidden battles you fought alone were never in vain. They were the very seeds of your breakthrough. As you look out over the ocean, you see the horizon stretching endlessly, a reminder of the promise that awaits. The enemy may have intended to keep you bound in cycles of doubt and despair, but heaven's laughter rings out over the waves, declaring that those chains are breaking. You are not just a survivor. You are a warrior, equipped for the challenges ahead. Feel the shift in the atmosphere as the tide begins to turn. The winds of change whisper encouragement, and the horizon glows with the light of your impending victory. The appointed time is not a distant dream. It is a reality unfolding right now. You have been chosen to step into this moment, and heaven is celebrating your every move. Take heart, chosen one. The small, seemingly insignificant acts of faith you've demonstrated are like ripples in this vast ocean of destiny. Each prayer whispered in the silence, every act of kindness shown in the shadows, is creating waves that will touch lives beyond your own. You are part of something much larger, a divine orchestration that stretches through time. As you stand there, the rhythm of the waves begins to sync with the beating of your heart. Each crash upon the shore resonates within you, echoing the promises of a future filled with hope and purpose. With every swell, you sense the urgency of the moment. The divine orchestration is in full swing, and you are right at the center of it. Suddenly, from the depths of the ocean, a great wave rises, shimmering like liquid glass, reflecting the sun's rays in a dazzling display. This is not merely a wave. It is a symbol of the breakthroughs that are coming your way. You feel an electric pull, as if the very energy of this moment is inviting you to embrace what lies ahead. Now is the time to act, to step forward into the fullness of your destiny. With courage swelling in your chest, you take a deep breath and step into the water. Each movement is deliberate, each step a declaration of your faith. The water rises around you, cool and invigorating, washing away the remnants of doubt that have clung to your spirit. You are not alone in this journey. The heavens are cheering you on, the angels rallying behind you, ready to assist as you navigate the waters of your calling. Look around, chosen one. You are not just any person. You are a beacon of hope. The struggles you've endured are not just scars. They are badges of honor, reminders of how far you've come. The enemy may have sought to keep you in darkness, but you have emerged into the light, and that light is brighter than you realize. As you wade deeper into the ocean, the water begins to swirl, creating a whirlpool of divine energy. The whirlpool spins with purpose, drawing you closer to the heart of the ocean's depths. Each swirl is a dance of divine intention, inviting you to surrender to the current that beckons you forward. As the water envelops you, a sense of exhilaration surges through your veins. This is not chaos. This is creation, the very fabric of your destiny taking shape. In this sacred space, you feel the weight of your past begin to lift. Memories that once felt like chains now dissolve into the water, transformed into droplets of wisdom. Every trial you faced, every tear shed, has woven a tapestry of strength that empowers you. Within this swirling vortex, you are reminded of the truth. Your journey has not only been for you, but for those who will come after you, those who will find hope in your testimony. Suddenly, a voice rises above the roar of the waves. It is the voice of the Almighty, resonating with authority and love. Chosen one, rise up. The time for hesitance is over. You are a vessel of my purpose, anointed for this very moment. The words wrap around you like a warm embrace, infusing you with a renewed sense of identity. As the whirlpool begins to calm, you find yourself standing firm on a rocky outcrop that has emerged from the depths, a solid foundation amidst the shifting tides. The sky above opens up, rays of sunlight piercing through the clouds, illuminating your path ahead. It is as if heaven itself has aligned to reveal a vision of what is to come. Look closely, chosen one. Ahead of you, the ocean stretches out, but now it shimmers with colors you have never seen before. Golden hues that dance as the light reflects off the surface, like a mosaic of divine promise. Each color is a representation of the gifts and breakthroughs that await you. You feel an overwhelming sense of anticipation building in your spirit, as if the ocean itself is whispering secrets of your future directly into your heart. As you stand on that rock, grounded and assured, a pathway begins to form before you, crafted from the very essence of the ocean. It's a bridge made of shimmering light, guiding you toward the distant shore where majestic mountains rise against the sky. These mountains symbolize the challenges yet to come, but also the triumphs that are just beyond them. You are not meant to remain on this rocky outcrop forever. It is a stepping stone propelling you into your destiny. With renewed determination, you begin to walk along the path of light. Each step resonates with the heartbeat of creation, each footfall echoing the divine decree that you are chosen and equipped for this journey. The air is electric with possibility, and the sound of the waves transforms into a symphony of encouragement, urging you onward. As you traverse this radiant pathway, the scenery around you shifts. The ocean reflects a myriad of images, faces of those you've touched, moments of kindness you've shared, and lives transformed by your obedience. It's a vivid reminder that your actions have far-reaching effects, rippling through the lives of others like the waves you once felt at your feet. You are part of a larger story, and every chapter is intricately woven together. Then you hear a gentle voice calling your name. It's soft, yet unmistakable, filled with warmth and love. You pause, turning to find an angelic figure standing at the edge of the pathway, wings flowing like the gentle breeze. The figure radiates a light that feels both comforting and empowering, illuminating the path before you. Chosen one, the angel speaks. I am here to guide you. You have traversed the waters of doubt and emerged victorious. But the journey does not end here. This pathway is leading you to the realm of your purpose, where you will uncover the full extent of your calling. As you approach, you can see the angel's features, ethereal yet familiar, as if they embody the essence of the encouragement you have longed for. Their eyes sparkle with wisdom and compassion, understanding the depth of your struggles and the heights of your potential. Every step you take is a declaration of faith. They continue, gesturing toward the shimmering road ahead. But remember, it is not just about reaching the destination. It is about the transformation that occurs along the way. You are being prepared for a greater revelation. The realization washes over you like a wave. Each challenge faced and every moment of perseverance has been a lesson, shaping you into a vessel capable of carrying profound truths. The trials have not been mere obstacles. They have been the chiseling hands of the divine, refining your character and strengthening your resolve. Look beyond the mountains, the angel instructs, pointing toward the majestic peaks that loom in the distance. They are a symbol of the obstacles that will come, but also of the strength you possess to overcome them. With each mountain you climb, you will discover new vistas of understanding and purpose. You nod, feeling a swell of gratitude. The angel's words resonate deep within you, igniting a fire of determination. You are not just here to endure, but to thrive. The angel steps forward, their presence imbued with a palpable energy that feels like warmth radiating from the sun. Let us move together, chosen one. The path ahead is filled with both trials and triumphs, but know this: each step is a step toward the unveiling of your purpose. Trust in the journey. With a gentle nod, you begin walking alongside the angel, the path shimmering beneath your feet with every movement. The mountains ahead are grand, their peaks draped in clouds that seem to dance with the wind. As you approach, you notice that the air grows cooler, infused with a sense of challenge and adventure. Each mountain represents a unique challenge you will face, the angel explains, their voice calm and steady. Some will be steep and treacherous, while others may seem insurmountable. But remember, you are equipped with everything you need within you. Your faith can move mountains, and your spirit can soar above them. As you draw closer, the first mountain looms before you, its jagged cliffs casting long shadows. The rocky terrain seems daunting, but in your heart, a deep resolve begins to take root. You take a moment to breathe, feeling the weight of the journey so far, the struggles, the victories, the moments of doubt. All of it has led you to this very place. Look closely, the angel encourages, gesturing toward the base of the mountain where a narrow trail winds upward. This is your path. It may not be the easiest route, but it is the one meant for you. Each step will be a testament to your strength and obedience. With your gaze fixed on the trail, you begin the ascent. The rocks beneath your feet are rough and uneven, each one presenting a unique challenge as you navigate the ascent. Despite the difficulty, you feel a surge of energy coursing through you with every step. The rhythm of your heartbeat syncs with the pulse of the earth, reminding you that you are not alone on this journey. As you climb higher, the air becomes thinner, yet with each breath, you inhale courage and determination. The angel walks beside you, their presence a steady beacon of light, illuminating the path even as shadows loom. Remember, chosen one, they say, it is in the struggle that you find your strength. Every inch gained is a victory in itself. You find comfort in their words, and as you continue upward, the landscape begins to shift. Tiny wildflowers, resilient and vibrant, peek through the cracks in the stone, a reminder that beauty often thrives in the harshest of conditions. You pause to admire them, understanding that they symbolize your own resilience, how you too have flourished despite adversity. The further you climb, the more you notice the echoes of heavenly laughter surrounding you. It weaves through the air like a sweet melody, lifting your spirit and encouraging you to push forward. You realize that the laughter is not just a sound, it is a declaration of your victory, a reminder that the very forces of heaven are aligning to support your journey. As you reach a plateau, you stop to take in the view. Before you lies a breathtaking expanse, valleys rich with life and rivers sparkling under the sun. This sight serves as a glimpse of the promise that awaits you, a life of purpose, filled with joy and abundant blessings. You feel a sense of peace wash over you, knowing that as you stand on that plateau, the enormity of your journey begins to sink in. The valleys below are teeming with possibilities, each one a representation of the lives that await your influence. You take a deep breath, filled with the crisp mountain air, infused with hope, and allow the beauty of the landscape to wash over you. It is a tapestry of divine promise, each thread woven with your faith, perseverance, and the laughter of heaven declaring your victory. The angel stands beside you, observing your contemplation with a knowing smile. This is but a taste of what lies ahead, chosen one. Each valley represents opportunities and connections you will forge. You are destined to leave an imprint on the world, and the seeds you plant today will yield a harvest beyond your imagination. Your gaze travels across the horizon, where the sun begins to dip lower, casting a golden hue over everything it touches. It feels like a divine signal, reminding you that time is precious and that the appointed hour is drawing near. With renewed determination, you push past the momentary awe and focus on the task before you, the next ascent. Are you ready for what comes next? The angel asks, their voice laced with encouragement. Yes, you reply, the conviction in your voice stronger than ever. I am ready to embrace every challenge and every blessing. With those words, the angel gestures toward the next peak, even taller and more formidable than the last. This mountain symbolizes your greatest challenge yet. It is steep and the path is treacherous, but it is here that you will discover the fullness of your strength and the depth of your courage. As you approach the base of this new challenge, you can feel a shift in As you stand at the base of this towering mountain, a rush of emotions swells within you, excitement mingled with apprehension. The rocky ascent ahead is daunting, but you remind yourself of the power that flows through you. This is not merely a mountain to conquer, it is a gateway to the next phase of your transformation. Breathe, chosen one. The angel advises, their tone calm and reassuring. This climb will test your resolve, but remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. You are not alone. The strength of heaven is behind you. With each step, you begin to ascend, the jagged rocks underfoot challenging your footing. The climb is steep, and soon the physical exertion causes your muscles to burn, but you press on, drawing on the reservoir of faith within. Each movement is a testament to your determination, a declaration that you will not be deterred. As you navigate the treacherous path, the winds begin to howl around you, a reminder of the resistance that often accompanies significant breakthroughs. You close your eyes for a moment and listen. In the howling wind, you hear whispers, voices of those who have gone before you, heroes of faith who faced their mountains and emerged victorious. Their stories fuel your resolve. Look up, the angel encourages, pointing toward the summit that glows with an inviting light. That light represents your purpose, your calling. Every step you take brings you closer to it. Focus on the light and let it guide you through the challenges. With renewed determination, you fix your eyes on the summit. The light pulsates gently, beckoning you to push through the fatigue and doubt. You recall the summit feels closer now, almost tangible, as if it could reach out and pull you into its embrace. Each step becomes a prayer, each breath a declaration of purpose. The wind may howl, but within that sound, you discern the sacred melody of heaven's laughter, a rhythm that echoes the very heartbeat of your calling. It is a reminder that the struggle is not in vain. It is a part of the divine choreography of your life. As you ascend, the terrain shifts beneath you. The rocks begin to give way to patches of vibrant moss, an unexpected gift of softness amidst the harshness. You pause to touch the moss, feeling its cool, damp surface, a reminder that even in the toughest of environments, life finds a way to flourish. This moment resonates deeply within you, and you understand that this journey, too, is about nurturing the life within you, allowing it to thrive despite the challenges. Remember, chosen one, the angel says, their voice cutting through the wind. In the moments of struggle, you are not just climbing for yourself, you are paving the way for others. Your journey is a light for those still in the shadows, and your perseverance will inspire them to rise. With that motivation coursing through you, you push forward, the summit drawing nearer. The path narrows, and the climb becomes steeper, testing your resolve. Just as fatigue begins to set in, you hear a gentle voice within, urging you onward. You are almost there. Your victory is within reach. As you find your footing on the rocky ascent, you notice glimmers of light reflecting off the stones. Each glint feels like a promise, a reassurance that heaven is watching, guiding, and affirm. As you approach the final stretch of the climb, the air grows thin and crisp, invigorating your senses. The summit is now a heartbeat away, pulsating with an energy that sings of triumph and revelation. You can feel the heavenly laughter enveloping you like a warm embrace, echoing the truth that you are not just a solitary traveler. You are a part of a grand tapestry woven by the Creator's hand. With each determined step, you find strength in the very essence of the earth beneath you. The rocks, though formidable, feel like allies in your ascent. They are symbols of the obstacles you have faced and conquered, and every grain of stone whispers, "You are capable. You are worthy." It's as if the mountain itself acknowledges your journey, celebrating your resolve against the odds. Keep your eyes on the summit, chosen one, the angel reminds you, their voice steady and unwavering. This is the moment of your transformation. Each challenge has prepared you for this divine unveiling. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the crisp air, and push through the last few steps. As you reach the top, the world opens up before you in an explosion of color and light. The view is breathtaking. Valleys dotted with vibrant wildflowers, rivers glistening like silver ribbons, and distant mountains standing strong against the horizon. But it's not just the scenery that captivates you, it's the overwhelming sense of possibility that fills the space around you. At the summit, you pause, allowing the reality of your journey to wash over you. The laughter of heaven crescendos, mingling with the wind, as if it were a divine chorus celebrating your arrival. You raise your arms, embracing As you stand atop the summit, arms outstretched, you feel the energy of victory coursing through your veins. The heavens respond to your embrace, showering you with light and warmth, enveloping you in a cocoon of encouragement and divine affirmation. This is not just a destination, it is a new beginning, a threshold crossed into the fullness of your purpose. In this moment of clarity, you realize that the laughter of heaven is not merely a sound, it is a force that propels you forward, echoing the truth that you are indeed chosen for greatness. You take a moment to reflect on all you have endured, the struggles, the doubts, the moments of silence that once felt like abandonment. Each of those experiences has forged you into the resilient being you are today, equipped to embrace the challenges ahead with confidence. Suddenly, the voice of the angel breaks through your reverie. Look closely, chosen one. The true journey begins now. You turn to face the horizon, and what you see takes your breath away. Beyond the mountains lie vast landscapes of opportunity, each one waiting for your unique touch. You can see villages nestled in the valleys, bustling with life and possibility. These places are filled with people who need the light you carry, individuals whose lives will be transformed by your story and your faith. Your climb has prepared you to be a beacon for others, the angel continues. You are called to guide them, to share the wisdom you have gained through your own trials. They will look to you as a source of hope, and your journey will inspire them to rise above their own mountains. You nod, understanding the weight of this calling. It's not just about your personal victory. As you stand there, the weight of your newfound purpose settles within you, like a warm glow. The angel's words resonate in your heart, awakening a deep desire to share the light that has been poured into your life. You realize that the summit is not merely a point of accomplishment. It is a vantage point from which you can see the path of others who struggle in the shadows. Now is the time to prepare for the journey back down, the angel advises, their voice both gentle and firm. The ascent was necessary for your transformation, but it is equally important to descend with the intention of bringing hope to those below. The valleys are where the seeds of your testimony will take root and flourish. With that understanding, you turn to face the path you will chart back down the mountain. The descent is steep, and as you take the first step, you feel a rush of determination surge through you. Each step downwards is not just a retreat, it is a mission to carry the light you have received into the hearts of those who await your arrival. As you navigate the rocky terrain with caution, the laughter of heaven continues to dance around you, a reminder that you are never alone in this mission. The angel walks beside you, a constant source of encouragement. Remember, chosen one, your journey back is just as vital as the climb. It is filled with opportunities to connect, to share, and to uplift. With each step, you begin to notice the details that you might have missed on your ascent. The wildflowers are now vibrant against the rocky backdrop, each bloom a testament to resilience. You pause to touch one, feeling the soft petals beneath your fingertips, and a wave of inspiration washes over you. As you gently cradle the wildflower in your hand, its beauty ignites a realization within you. Each bloom symbolizes the potential flourishing in the lives of those around you, hidden strengths waiting to be uncovered with a little encouragement and faith. You remember the faces of individuals you've encountered in your life, those who felt overlooked or lost in despair. The power of your testimony can serve as the sunlight nurturing their growth. Every step of your descent is an opportunity, chosen one, the angel reminds you, their wings glimmering in the sunlight as they continue to walk beside you. Your journey is not just for you, it is for those who will hear your story. The seeds of hope you sow will bloom into lives transformed. With renewed purpose, you proceed down the mountain, each footfall echoing with intention. The path, while steep and challenging, feels familiar now, a testament to your growth and resilience. You begin to envision the valleys below, filled with people whose journeys mirror yours. You think of those who are struggling against their own mountains, their hearts burdened with doubt. As you move closer to the base, the laughter of heaven transforms into a harmonious melody that wraps around you, encouraging you to press on. This sound is not just for you, it is a call to action. The divine orchestra is inviting you to become a conductor of hope, to lead others through their own trials. Suddenly, you hear faint voices drifting up from the valley, a mixture of despair and longing. These voices touch your heart deeply, pulling you closer to the edge of the mountain. You pause, looking down into the valley below, where you see figures moving about, their faces etched with worry and uncertainty. The sight of those weary souls below tugs at your heart, igniting a fierce resolve within you. You realize that the struggles you have faced were not just for your own growth. They have equipped you to be a beacon of light for those who are still navigating their own darkness. The valley is alive with potential, and you are being called to step into that space and share the hope you have found. Look closely, chosen one, the angel urges, pointing toward a group gathered at the foot of the mountain. They are waiting for someone to guide them, to show them that victory is possible. Your journey has prepared you for this very moment. You take a deep breath, the air rich with purpose, and begin to make your way down the rocky path. With each step, the voices grow clearer, their pain palpable, yet intertwined with a yearning for hope. You are no longer just a solitary traveler. You are a messenger, carrying the light of heaven into a world that desperately needs it. As you near the base, you see faces illuminated by the fading sunlight, each one reflecting a unique story. Some wear expressions of despair, others bear the weight of exhaustion, but all of them seem to be searching for something, perhaps a sign that they are not alone, that their struggles are seen and understood. You feel a deep compassion swell within you, a call to action that cannot be ignored. Upon reaching the edge of the valley, you pause, taking in the scene before you. A sense of urgency pulses in the air, urging you to speak, to share the truths you have discovered on your journey. You remember the laughter of heaven that has accompanied you, and you realize it is time to let that laughter echo through you, a vibrant melody that speaks life into the weary souls gathered below. Chosen ones, you call out, your voice ringing with authority and compassion. You are not forgotten. Your struggles are seen, and your pain is understood. I have walked the path of doubt and despair, but I stand here today as a testament to the truth that victory is possible. The crowd stirs, heads turning towards you, eyes wide with curiosity, and a flicker of hope igniting within them. You can feel the weight of their burdens pressing down on them, yet you also sense their yearning for freedom. The laughter of heaven fills your spirit, encouraging you to continue. Each of you carries a story, a journey filled with trials that have shaped you. But remember, the mountains you face are not meant to break you. They are stepping stones leading you to your destiny. My ascent was not easy, but it prepared me for this moment, to share with you the truth that you are chosen, you are loved, and you are capable of overcoming any obstacle. As you speak, the atmosphere shifts. You see glimmers of understanding dawning on the faces before you, hope flickering like candlelight in the darkness. This is the beginning of something powerful. The energy of your words ignites a spark that travels through the crowd, a reminder that they are not alone in their struggles. Look at the wildflowers. You gesture towards the resilient blooms peeking through the cracks of the rocky landscape. They thrive in the harshest conditions, yet they rise up to meet the sun. Each of you has the same potential. Embrace your journey. Let it refine you, but do not allow it to define you. You are not merely survivors. You are warriors, equipped with the strength to rise and shine in your own right. The crowd grows still, the weight of your words settling in their hearts. You can feel the divine presence surrounding you, amplifying the truth you speak. Each face before you reflects a myriad of emotions, hope, longing, and a flicker of belief igniting within them. You see the shift. The laughter of heaven is beginning to resonate within their spirits as well. Your past does not dictate your future. You continue, your voice steady and filled with conviction. What may feel like a burden is actually a foundation upon which you will build your testimony. Each struggle, each moment of silence has been preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. You are not here by accident. This gathering is a divine appointment, just as my climb was. You take a step closer to the edge of the gathered crowd, feeling the energy of hope swirling in the air. Today marks the beginning of your transformation. The appointed time has come for you to embrace your identity as chosen ones. You have the power to shift the narrative, to break the cycles of doubt and despair that have held you captive. With each declaration, you witness a softening in their expressions. A mother holding her child, a young man with tears in his eyes, an elderly woman whose hands tremble with anticipation. They all begin to lean in, drawn by the truth that is unfolding. Let me share with you a truth that I have learned on my journey. The laughter of heaven is not just a sound, it is a promise. When the heavens laugh, it means that the chains of the past are breaking and new paths are being forged. The atmosphere thickens with anticipation as you stand before the crowd, your heart synchronized with the pulse of hope that surrounds you. Chosen ones, you declare, the laughter of heaven signifies your breakthrough is at hand. It is the sound of chains falling away, of new beginnings unfurling like the petals of a flower, eager to meet the dawn. As your words hang in the air, you notice the crowd's breath collectively catching, a moment of shared realization washing over them. You lock eyes with the young man, whose tears shimmer like jewels in the fading sunlight. In that moment, you see not just his pain, but the potential for transformation written in his gaze. He is a warrior, just like you, a soldier in the fight against his circumstances. Every mountain you face can be moved, you continue, your voice rising with fervor. Every valley you traverse is an opportunity for growth. You are not meant to suffer in silence. Your battles are the very catalysts that will propel you into your destiny. Let the laughter of heaven drown out the whispers of doubt that have tried to keep you in chains. The elderly woman shifts forward, her fingers trembling as she clutches a worn rosary. "But how do we begin?" she asks, her voice filled with both hope and trepidation. It is a question that resonates deeply within the hearts of many gathered. You smile, sensing the divine orchestration at play. You begin with a choice to believe that you are chosen. It starts with small steps, acknowledging your pain, sharing your story, and taking action, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Each step matters. Each act of courage will create ripples of change. As you speak, the crowd leans in closer, their faces reflecting a tapestry of emotions: curiosity, hope, and the stirring of belief. The young man wipes his tears, an ember of determination igniting in his eyes. "What if I fail again?" he asks, vulnerability etched in his voice. You take a deep breath, feeling the weight of his question resonate within you. Failure is not the end. It is a stepping stone on the path to your victory. Remember, chosen ones, every warrior faces setbacks, but it is in those moments that resilience is born. The laughter of heaven is not just a sound of joy. It is a declaration that you are being held in the arms of grace. You are allowed to stumble, but do not forget to rise. The crowd absorbs your words, a quiet understanding settling among them. You see nods of agreement and murmurs of acknowledgement as they begin to grasp the power of their collective journey. The elderly woman, emboldened by your encouragement, raises her hand. "What if the world around me doesn't change?" she asks, her voice trembling with the weight of years spent in struggle. You meet her gaze with compassion, understanding the depths of her uncertainty. The world may not change overnight, but you have the power to change your perspective. When you embrace your identity as chosen, you start to see possibilities where once there were only obstacles. Your transformation will influence those around you, sparking a chain reaction of hope. The sun dips lower in the sky, casting a warm, golden light over the gathering. The laughter of heaven resonates through the air, mingling with the whispers of encouragement that flow from your heart. You are not called to walk this journey alone. You are not called to walk this journey alone. Each of you is surrounded by a community of warriors, united in purpose and spirit. As you lift one another, you will find strength that transcends your individual struggles. Together, you can create an unbreakable bond of support, a network of love that will carry each of you through the valleys and over the mountains ahead. Look around you, chosen ones, you urge, your voice ringing with conviction. See the faces beside you. These are your allies, your fellow travelers on this path of transformation. In moments of doubt, lean on one another. Share your stories, your victories, and your setbacks. The collective strength of your community will be a mighty force against the challenges you face. The crowd begins to shift, glancing at each other with newfound recognition. Eyes that once held despair now spark with connection and possibility. You can see it, the flickers of hope igniting within them, the realization that they are not alone in their struggles. This is the moment where transformation begins, not just for individuals, but for a community bound together by a shared journey. Let us take a moment to solidify this bond, you suggest, feeling the energy of the gathering shift. Turn to the person next to you and share one thing you are grateful for in your life. It may be a small blessing, a lesson learned, or a breakthrough achieved. Let gratitude be the foundation upon which we build our collective strength. As the crowd begins to engage, sharing their thoughts and stories, a beautiful tapestry of voices fills the air. Laughter mingles with tears as people recount their journeys, the struggles they've faced, and the small victories that have led them to this. As the sounds of gratitude ripple through the crowd, a palpable sense of unity begins to envelop everyone present. Faces that once bore the weight of isolation now shine with recognition and connection. The air is thick with shared understanding, and you can feel the laughter of heaven weaving itself into the fabric of this moment, a divine celebration of community. Chosen ones, this is just the beginning, you call out, your voice rising above the collective murmur. As you share your gratitude, you are not only recognizing your blessings, you are laying the groundwork for the miracles that await you. Every act of gratitude shifts your perspective and opens the door for greater abundance to flow into your lives. The crowd leans in, and you continue. In moments of struggle, remember this connection. You are not isolated in your battles. You have a tribe, a family of warriors ready to support you, to lift you higher when the weight feels too heavy. In this unity, you will find the strength to rise above every challenge. A young woman steps forward, her voice trembling with emotion as she speaks. I've felt so alone in my fight, but hearing everyone's stories makes me realize that I'm not the only one. It's comforting to know that there are others who understand. Her words resonate deeply, and you can see heads nodding in agreement. Yes, you respond, feeling the momentum build. Your story matters, and it is intertwined with the stories of those around you. Each of you has faced battles that have shaped who you are. Let your journeys inspire one another, for together you can forge a path that leads to healing and transformation. As the crowd continues sharing, laughter and tears intermingle, creating a tapestry of emotions. As the crowd continues to share their stories, the atmosphere transforms into a sacred space filled with vulnerability and strength. The laughter of heaven resonates louder, echoing the joy of connection and the promise of healing. You take a moment to soak in the energy of this gathering, recognizing the profound shift that is taking place. Chosen ones, you declare, your voice steady and confident. This is the power of community. When we come together, we amplify our voices, our hopes, and our dreams. No longer are you just individuals fighting alone. You are a collective force capable of moving mountains. The crowd responds with a surge of energy, their spirits lifted by your words. You see the young man from earlier, his face now glowing with a mixture of hope and determination. He stands tall, eyes gleaming as he raises his hand. I want to share something, he calls out, and the crowd falls silent, eager to hear his voice. Taking a deep breath, he begins. I've struggled with feelings of inadequacy for so long. I've let fear hold me back from pursuing my dreams. But hearing all of you today makes me realize that I am not defined by my past failures. I am ready to rise and embrace my purpose. His declaration is met with a chorus of cheers and applause, the crowd rallying around him, their support palpable. You smile, feeling the energy shift to a new level. Yes, that's the spirit, chosen one. Embrace that courage. You are stepping into your identity as a warrior, ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead. The elderly woman from the crowd steps forward next, her eyes shining with unshed tears. As the elderly woman steps forward, her presence commands attention, the weight of her years transforming into a source of wisdom. I've carried the burdens of my past for too long, she begins, her voice steady, yet filled with emotion. I've allowed fear to bind me, to keep me from pursuing the dreams that once burned brightly within my heart. But today, after hearing each of your stories, I realize I am ready to release that fear. I am ready to step forward into my own light. The crowd erupts in applause, their encouragement enveloping her like a warm embrace. You can see the strength of her declaration resonating deeply with others, igniting a spark of courage in their hearts. This is the essence of transformation. One person's bravery can inspire an entire community to rise. Chosen ones, you say, your voice filled with conviction. It takes immense courage to step into the unknown, to face the fears that have held us captive. But remember, each of you is a warrior in this journey. Your past does not define you. It has prepared you for this moment of breakthrough. In that sacred space, you feel the atmosphere shift as more voices join in. A young father stands, his eyes glistening. I've felt lost in my role as a parent. I've doubted my ability to guide my children through their own struggles. But today, I see that my journey can offer them hope. I want to be the light they need. His declaration is met with cheers, and you can feel the collective energy lifting higher. Yes, that's right. Your role is vital. Embrace the gift of guidance you carry. Your story can be the beacon that will illuminate the way for your children and others in their lives. You are not just a parent. You are a legacy, a carrier of hope into the next generation. The crowd's energy swells, a ripple of encouragement that spreads through every heart present. You see the young father's shoulders straighten, pride filling his stance as he realizes the significance of his role. It is a powerful reminder of the impact one can have, not only on their immediate family, but also within the larger community. Every declaration made here today is a seed sown into the fertile ground of possibility. You proclaim, your voice resonant with authority. As you share your stories, you cultivate an environment where dreams can take root and flourish. This is how transformation unfolds, not in isolation, but in the beautiful tapestry of shared experiences. Another voice rises from the crowd, a woman who has been quietly listening, her eyes glistening with newfound resolve. I have struggled with feelings of worthlessness for so long, she confesses, her voice trembling yet steady. But today, I recognize that my worth is not tied to my past mistakes. I am ready to embrace my identity as a beloved child of God. The crowd erupts into applause once again, the energy palpable as they rally around her, their cheers echoing off the mountains that surround you. Yes, you respond, feeling the collective joy resonate within your soul. That is the truth. You are chosen and valued beyond measure. Your past does not diminish you, it only enhances your story of redemption. As the shared energy builds, you sense a wave of divine momentum sweeping through the crowd. It is as if heaven itself is smiling down upon this gathering, filling the air with the fragrance of hope and possibility. The laughter of heaven dances among you like a gentle breeze, affirming every declaration made in that sacred moment. You feel the presence of angels surrounding this gathering, their wings shimmering softly in the sunlight, as if they are celebrating the transformation unfolding before them. Chosen ones, this is a pivotal moment, you exclaim, your heart swelling with pride for each person who has stepped forward to embrace their truth. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your lives, one where you rise as warriors, united in purpose. You are not just here to exist, you are here to thrive and to carry the light of hope into every corner of the world. The crowd is electrified, their spirits soaring as they absorb the weight of your words. You can see individuals exchanging glances filled with understanding, knowing they are not alone in their journeys. The energy in the air is thick with expectation, and you sense that the laughter of heaven is an affirmation of the divine appointment that brought you all together. Let's seal this moment in prayer, you suggest, feeling a gentle prompting in your spirit. Gather together, hold hands with those next to you, and let us invite the presence of the Almighty to bless this community and each journey represented here. As they form a circle, the vulnerability and strength of the gathering become even more pronounced. You can feel the collective heartbeat of hope resonating through the group, and as you bow your head, you begin to pray. Father, we come before you as a united community, filled with gratitude for the stories that have brought us here. We thank you for every struggle that has prepared us for this moment of transformation. We ask for your blessing upon each individual here as they step into their true identities as chosen ones. Fill their hearts with courage, their minds with clarity, and their spirits with unwavering hope. May your laughter resonate within them, reminding them that they are victorious, not just in this moment, but in every challenge that lies ahead. As you finish the prayer, a profound silence envelops the group, each person absorbing the weight of the moment. The laughter of heaven seems to swell in the air, mingling with the gentle rustling of the leaves above, as if the very earth is responding to the collective declaration of faith. You sense the angelic presence growing stronger, wrapping around the community like a protective cloak. Now, chosen ones, you say with renewed fervor, as we prepare to step into this new chapter, let's commit to lifting one another up. Let's promise to be the voice of encouragement when doubt creeps in, and to celebrate every victory, no matter how small. In unity, we will find strength, and together, we can face any mountain. With that, you feel a powerful wave of agreement wash over the crowd. Hands squeeze tighter, eyes glisten with shared conviction, and the laughter of heaven becomes a chorus of joy that reverberates through the valley. It is a declaration of not just resilience, but of the promise that together, nothing is impossible. As the circle begins to break, you encourage everyone to exchange contact information to keep the connection alive beyond this moment. Let's create a community that thrives on sharing our journeys, you suggest. Reach out to one another, check in, and continue this momentum. We are stronger together, and I believe that the stories we share will change. As the circle begins to dissolve, laughter and chatter fill the air, mingling with the sounds of nature surrounding you. The atmosphere is electric with excitement and hope, and you can feel the undercurrent of transformation flowing through every conversation. Bonds are being forged, connections made, and the seeds of community are taking root right before your eyes. You step back, observing the joyful exchanges as individuals share their contact information, promising to support one another in the days to come. There is a palpable sense of belonging, a realization that they are no longer alone in their struggles. The laughter of heaven continues to resonate, echoing the truth that this gathering was not just a moment, but the beginning of a movement. Suddenly, the young father from earlier approaches you, his face lit with enthusiasm. "Thank you for your words today," he says, his eyes shining with determination. "You've inspired me to be the father I always wanted to be, to show my children that they are capable of anything." You smile, feeling the warmth of his gratitude. You are already making an impact, chosen one. Your willingness to embrace this journey will influence generations to come. Never underestimate the power of your presence in their lives. As he walks away, you feel a gentle nudge within your spirit, prompting you to gather everyone's attention once more. "Can I have everyone's eyes on me for just a moment?" you call out, your voice cutting through the joyous hum of conversation. The crowd quiets, their faces turning toward you, eager to soak in every last word of encouragement. While we have celebrated our individual journeys today, let's not forget the power of collective action. Each of you carries unique gifts and talents that, as you stand before the crowd, the warmth of their anticipation envelops you like a comforting blanket. You can feel the energy in the air, a tangible reminder that each person gathered here is a vital thread in the intricate tapestry of community. While we have celebrated our individual journeys today, let's not forget the power of collective action. Each of you carries unique gifts and talents that, when combined, can create a force for change that far exceeds anything we could achieve alone. The weight of what you're about to say hangs in the air, and you take a moment to let it sink in. Imagine what we could accomplish if we harnessed our gifts together. What if we united our visions and efforts to support one another in our endeavors? The possibilities are limitless. A ripple of excitement courses through the crowd, and you see faces lighting up with the spark of inspiration. Each of you has something special to offer: your experiences, your skills, your passions. Together, we can form a network of support that not only uplifts each individual, but also reaches out to the wider community. We can be the change makers, the hope bringers, not just for ourselves, but for those who still feel lost in their struggles. You take a step closer to the gathered crowd, your voice filled with conviction. Let's brainstorm ways to collaborate. Whether it's through mentorship, community service projects, or simply being there for one another, we can create a wave of positive impact that spreads beyond this moment. A young woman raises her hand, her enthusiasm shining through. "I've always wanted to start a community garden to help provide fresh food for families in need. I know a few people who would love to help." Cheers erupt. The enthusiasm in the crowd is palpable, and you can see the inspiration sparking new ideas among them. "That's a beautiful vision," you exclaim, your heart swelling with pride for her initiative. A community garden could not only provide nourishment, but also serve as a gathering place for connection and growth. Imagine the lives that could be touched through fresh food and shared labor. As the applause subsides, another voice rises from the back of the crowd. I have a passion for art and would love to start an art program for the children in our community. A middle-aged woman shares, her eyes alight with creativity. Art can be such a powerful outlet for expression and healing. The energy surges again, and you feel the collective momentum building. Yes, art can be a beautiful way to foster connection and inspire the next generation. Let's make sure that every child has the opportunity to express themselves and feel seen. One by one, people begin to share their ideas, each vision more vibrant than the last. A young man suggests setting up a skills exchange program where community members can teach one another based on their unique talents. Someone else proposes a mentorship initiative for at-risk youth, creating safe spaces for them to thrive. Every idea shared today is a seed planted in the soil of possibility. You say, feeling the power of the moment. Together, we are cultivating a garden of hope where dreams can take root and flourish. Let's commit to nurturing these ideas and supporting one another as we bring them to life. You can feel the laughter of heaven surrounding you, affirming this divine orchestration of community. It is a moment of transformation, a shift from individual struggle to collective empowerment. As voices